Okay, so this section we're going to have a look for some missing data. We're going to download a file and find the missing data in it, and I'm going to do something about that missing data. So first of all, we need to import our pandas. Import pandas as PD as usual. And the data set we're working on is the Titanic data set, so you can download that from today's lesson pack. So make sure you've downloaded that first, and then we're going to upload it to Google Colab in the usual way. So from Google, Colab, import files, call it uploaded, equals files.upload, open close brackets. And we need to click in here to choose our file, and it's a file that's new downloads. So whatever name it's downloaded as, just make sure you match it when you read it in. So you're just going to read it in as Titanic pd.read using our pandas reader. CSV files because it's a CSV format. Okay, so that should have read it in. Check it with printing head out. And we have our data. So I posted a link to where this has come from, so you can have a look at what all the different columns mean. I'm just going to crop that down to 2 rows and we can actually see it in one go. So survived, P class, class you're travelling in, the name, whether you're male or female, your age, SIBSPA is the number of siblings or spouses, Parch is either your number of parents or children that were on board, your ticket number, how much you paid, your cabin and where you embarked. So let's do a quick describe on this. A little bit of basic stats. So we can see we've got missing data because these are all 891 and our age is less than that. Normal kind of stats. Yeah, so you can see that the survival rate is not great if the average of a value that is 1 or 0 is 0.38. And it also shows us that the columns that have strings in them don't work on this describe. So we have no names, we have no male or female, we have no cabins, we have no ticket numbers. So that's quite good if you want to look at some stats, but if you want to look at what this is filled with, the info is actually better. So this tells us how many non-null entries are on these different columns. So we can see that the cabin is pretty disastrous with a grand total of 204 entries out of 891, and age is, we're missing a couple of hundred. If you want to know where they are, we can do PD is null on our data frame, and that produces us a pandas data frame of trues and falses, or a matrix if you'd rather call it, of true and falses. And we could use that for our filtering again, for example. So we could use that to filter and get our information out if we wanted to. We can also add up. So here we could work out which ones have no data in them. We can actually add that directly. So PD is null. Name of the data frame .sum. And that will add those up for us. So yeah, oh, we've got missing 2 embarked. So I missed that one when I had a look at the numbers earlier. Yeah, 687 cabins, pretty bad, and 177 ages, which is not great, but you know, we can probably do something with that. So we have our data read in, we've had a quick look at it, and the next video we're going to do something with our data. So we're going to try a few different things for what we could do with this missing data. So I'll see you in the next video when you're ready.